So this conference was brought to you by Moon Society, and
yeah, I'm gonna share screen and put up the Moon Society website, and we can.
That's a good thought. I appreciate that.
There we go. So this is the Moon Society website. You're all members, so explore it, take advantage of it.
And the link is quite simple. It's just moonsociety.org.
Yep. We were going to have a Moon Society presenter, but he was unavailable at the last minute. So Nicholas and I are just going to vamp. And if you have questions about the society, feel free to ask them in chat or to put your hand up or, take your mic off and ask. It's fine.
Yep. So as we mentioned earlier, this conference also has the International Moon Day event essentially tacked on it, and it will be July 20th.
Right. So if you want to find out about that, there, right on the front page, there's a link to it.
Yeah.
So I guess let's talk about what can you do at the Moon Society? Well, first off, there's a lot of opportunity for volunteering. We need people to lead projects. We need people to help with projects. We need people to lead the organization. We have openings on the board. We have officer openings for the election this year. The only thing is that you have to be a member for a year to be able to run for an office. But if you're interested in helping run it, you don't need to be on the board to have ideas and just help us get stuff done. So if that interests you and you haven't been a member for a year, we could still use your help running it.
Adding to that, maybe that everybody who presented at last year's conference, they have been a member for a year because they got the membership for presenting.
Yep. If you presented last year, you have been a member for a year and you're eligible to run for any position. I don't have that information on me, but I think we've got 3 director seats open and treasurer and one other officer. I can't remember what, but if you're interested, let us know. Let me show you. We use Zoom or we use Slack to do our communications. This is where we work and everything. So if you go to the website, community discussion groups, here's the page with Slack, and it gives you instructions on how to get into Slack. There's a link. There's instructions. If you get into Slack, say hi, let us know what you're interested in, and we'll take it from there. So besides that, the society also has conferences every year, which your membership gets you into. We have chapters and outposts. If you want to start a chapter, your local area, some people that want to get together and talk about lunar stuff and maybe do some projects or some community outreach. You can also find out if there's anybody in your local area who'd be interested, another member. Paul also brings up that VP is also available this year, but I don't think that's correct because Nicholas has taken over the VP position.
Yeah, do I need to be voted in for that for this year as well?
I don't know. I am less up on the official rules. Okay. So
if somebody really wants the vice president, yeah, fine. On the chapters and outposts thing, I haven't got around to adding the 2 latest chapters, which is the Turkey and the Sweden chapters.
Yes, Nicholas is the new chapters coordinator.
Yes.
Yep. So if you got questions about that, definitely let him know.
Yes, and bugged me about getting the chapter up on the website.
Yep. And then we've got projects. The main project we have is right now is Lunarpedia, which is kind of what we want is to be the repository of all lunar information that we can gather. So we've got pages on science, we got pages on history, on like what happened with Apollo. We've got, ideas like this eddy current break to orbit. You can see that has been updated in a while. We need somebody to take the lead on Lunarpedia, keep it updated. We need writers, we need editors, we need people that care. And like I mentioned in my presentation, if you want to do research, Lunarpedia is a good place to put your findings and your ideas. We can create pages and stuff for you, and you can share it. So that is a good thing to get involved with if you're interested in writing or research. The other two projects are kind of on hold. They are waiting for leaders. We had a virtual chapter with meetings every month. I ran that for a year. That's another project that is looking for a leader. So if that interests you, let us know. Hold on. Move this. We have had in the past a number of publications. Outbound is not being produced anymore because Peter Koch has retired from that. And those of you who know, Peter Koch also created and ran Moon Miners Manifesto for 30 years, I believe. So there's a lot of information there. And Lunar City Press is our publishing arm, I guess. And it's got two of Peter Koch's books that you can click on, and it'll take you to, I believe it'll take you to Amazon. You have to do that, and then you can do that, and it takes you to Amazon, and you can buy the print or the version, ebook version of that. What else, Nicholas?
Yeah, I think that's about it. We have board meetings once per month. Currently on US time, but getting more Europe. I hope we're getting more European board members so we can get that into a more.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could shift the time on the board meeting, but if we had more global representation, then obviously we would adjust things.
Yeah.
No, the members don't join board meetings. Board meetings are closed. Board meetings are just for directors, officers, and people who are working on projects. And then they'll be invited to present updates on their projects and tell the board and the officers what their needs are and figure out how to support those projects.
Effectively, we did have a members meeting monthly, which we touched on earlier, the Mare
Cognitum, yeah,
Mare Cognitum chapter meetings, yes. So that, but that's also something we're looking for somebody to take care of.
Yeah, we've got a lot of projects, a lot of ideas, a lot of old projects that are just needing leaders, and that's kind of the tough thing when you're a volunteer-run organization, right? You need to find people that are going to put in the time and actually make things happen. Like I said, we have our annual election coming up. So as members, you'll be getting emails about that with hopefully with candidate statements, and then you can vote, and we'll let everybody know. We have an annual State of the Society meeting. I don't think the date for that has been finalized. It'll probably end up being September, I want to say. and they'll normally, usually it's the president or the vice president that'll talk about what the society's been doing the past year, where we plan on going, results of the election, stuff like that.
Yep. And I think that's about it. Should we actually, Ben, take a short break here until the
Philip
next?
corrected me. He said members can attend board meetings, but they can't vote. I thought that the board meetings were closed so we could get the work done, but apparently I'm wrong. So.
Oh, okay, good. You're allowed. I think the meeting channel that we're using is generally closed, but so you need to actually say that you want to participate before the meeting so we can open it up.
Yeah, that's correct.
But no, that's pretty good. I do think that's a good idea.
If you want to learn more about the society, you can check out, I know back in 2020, James Burke, previous vice president, did a presentation at the LDC talking about the history of the Moon Society. And that's on our YouTube channel, where you can find the link for that up in the upper right-hand corner of the website. If you just click on that, it'll take you to our YouTube channel. It's got the 2021 conference, it's got the 2020 conference. I don't know why 2022 isn't there, but we will be putting 2023
I think
on
2022 is there as well, but it is only one chunk, I think.
Oh, it is? It just doesn't have its own playlist or whatever. Oh, there's 2022. It's just not listed as, it's just not listed as a playlist. So probably need to go in there and fix that. But anyway, if you want to watch previous conferences, they're all here. And under publications, I don't know if they have it. We do have an ebook on the 2022 conference proceedings. So you can find that on Amazon as well.